How we doing today, guys? It's Jesse with the Common Man Corpus Christi, bringing you news and politics through a common sense lens. And as what should come to no shocker to anyone who actually pays attention to what Governor Abbott does, it sounds like, once again, his whole bussing illegal immigrants over to Washington, D.C. is once again just a half measure, which spoke like a whole lot of bluster and comes up with next to no substance as usual. This guy likes to play the hard case and then go soft every single time, and this is nothing new. So, let's get into this. If you do enjoy my videos, hit like, and if you're not already subscribed, and share this around to all your friends, because you know that's the only way any of this is ever going to see the light of day. So here we go. It's a gimmick. Abbott planned to bus illegal immigrants to D.C. slammed for being voluntary. They have to be willing to get on the bus and go to D.C. He's not forcing them. He's not putting them on buses and sending them to D.C. No, he's asking them very nicely and very gently, would you please get on the bus and go to D.C.? Because even though it's their fault and I have the power to stop this, I'm not. I'm going to be a pansy. So yeah. Can you tell how much I love Governor Abbott? Texas Governor Greg Abbott grabbed headlines Wednesday by promising to put illegal immigrants on charter buses and send them to Washington, D.C. in response to the Biden administration's rescinding Title 42. That was the stay in Mexico. That was the stay in Mexico thing because of COVID, which apparently is over now. Weird. At a press conference announcing this unprecedented step, the Republican governor painted a picture of Texas National Guard soldiers being sent to the border in riot gear to herd immigrants onto these buses, which outraged migrant and open border advocates. Many conservatives and border hawks cheered Abbott's actions, but new details of the plan released by the governor's office once the TV cameras were put away show his order is much less impactful than it would at first appear. What a shocker there! Whole lot of bluster, not much to it. Specifically, a press release from Abbott clarifies that the trip to D.C. will be voluntary for illegal immigrants. Governor Abbott has directed the Texas Division of Emergency Management to charter buses and flights to transport migrants who have been processed and released from federal custody to Washington, D.C., the release states. To board a bus or a flight, a migrant must volunteer to be transported and show documentation from DHS, the governor's office said. So that means these people have already been processed by Border Patrol and can basically go anywhere they want because that's what Border Patrol does and releases them. And he's just like, hey, and instead of hanging out in Texas, would you guys like to go to D.C.? To voluntarily go to D.C., illegal immigrants will have to show documentation that they've already been processed by DHS. These details about Abbott's plan led critics on both the right and the left to accuse the governor of pulling a political stunt for his re-election campaign. It's a gimmick, said Republican State Rep Matt Schaefer in a tweet, and I agree. Blaze TV host Chad Prather, who unsuccessfully challenged Abbott in the Texas GOP gubernatorial primary. I'm looking at all of you that voted in the primary and voted for him. This is your fault. I just want you to know that. Filmed a video from his truck and joked that he was driving down to the border to see how many illegal immigrants would volunteer to hop in and take a trip to D.C. Of course they've got to volunteer to do it. I'm just providing the transportation. Isn't that what Abbott said? Yeah, big government shill campaign stunt, and actually, it sucks. Do better, Greg Abbott. And he is right. Michael Quinn Sullivan, conservative activist with Texas Scorecard, called Abbott's action a stunt. So, of course, the Greg Abbott charter bus for illegals to D.C. is voluntary for the illegal aliens. It's a stunt and not a very good one. Seal the border, forcibly march the illegal aliens back across. That's real. An optional bus ride to D.C. is not real, and he is right. Over on the left, former Rep. Beto O'Rourke, Abbott's Democratic opponent for governor, which, dude, really? Like anybody that said to themselves, oh, I have to vote for Abbott in the primary because he's the only one that can beat Beto, you're a moron. This is Texas. Anyone could beat Beto. My dog, I could register, run her as a Republican, and she would beat Beto O'Rourke. That is the dumbest excuse to vote in the primary and vote for who y'all did. If Abbott focused, Abbott's Democratic opponent for governor said the governor was all talk and no substance. If Abbott focused on solutions instead of stunts, then Texas could have made some real progress on the issue over the last 7 years, he said in a statement. Yeah, and I'm sure Beto's all for open borders and just letting them all in and being sanctuary all nines all the way around. So that's exactly the reason why anybody that said, oh, we have to vote for Abbott because he's the only one that can beat Beto, you're an idiot, okay? No one in Texas. We literally just passed permitless carry in Texas. We have Beto on video saying that he was going to come and take our guns. Okay? There is no way in hell that idiot is ever getting elected. And now, thankfully, after the primary, we get to deal with Abbott for the next 4 years, doing his same incompetent BS, blustering and boistering with no damn substance whatsoever. So I'm going to go with the same thing Chad Prather said. Do better, Greg Abbott. Stop being a Republican in name only. But hey guys, that's just my common sense take. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, or if you didn't enjoy this video, hit the like button anyway. Lie to me. Make me feel better. Not actually. Don't do that. Go ahead. I don't care. Hit the dislike button. It all feeds my ego. No, I'm just kidding. All right, but seriously though, thank you guys very much for watching. I really appreciate it. As always, this is Jesse with the Common Man Corpus Christi, bringing you news and politics through a common sense lens. Thanks for watching.